Ma'am, I want to know from you what is distinguished between active listening and passive listening.
I'll tell you. So, active listening is when you're making yourself do it. I'm going to listen. I'm going to watch this today. I'm going to sit and watch. Passive listening is when you unknowingly take in things. It's not in your conscious mind, it's in your subconscious mind. How is your Monday going? It's going pretty fine. Or I'm a bit gloomy. I'm feeling under the weather. Or you can say, there are a lot of things you can say, which you can say it as a usual thing. If somebody asks you, how are you? How do you respond? I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing? Right. The same way, how is Monday doing? Monday is doing okay. It's going pretty good. Just better than the usual. So you can just let it go with the flow. It's because you're thinking too much what to say. That's why you're not getting the correct reply for it.
Absolutely, you are correct. Actually, I'm thinking too much. What
Mm.
should I say and which one I have to tell in front of my tutor? This one is correct or this one is correct? Okay. If I tell any wrong thing and after that, how I'll tackle those situations. So a lot of
Mm.
things counts. Okay, when I speak in English.
Yes. You just have to take it simple rather than overthinking about it.
Yes,
Right.
ma'am. Yes.
Yes, exactly.
So,
So,
ma'am, today I want to learn so many things from you.
mm,
Mm, First thing, a lot of people says master English in 90 days.
mm.
So, do you believe this rules method? This is correct for beginners who are learning this language from
Mm.
zero. So,
Mm.
this rules applicable for beginners.
Mm. So, to an extent, it can be true, but I don't believe it. I'll tell you why. See,
Okay.
different people have different way of learning things. Some people are slow in learning, some people are pretty fast when it comes to learning. But some people grasp it very fast. For those kind of people, 90 days would work. But you need to put that much hard work, your 100% effort into it. Take, for example, yourself, okay?
Yes.
You are a working personality, okay? You're working for somebody. It would be difficult for you to finish learning. And also, one thing, within 90 days, you don't become very fluent in the language. You just learn the language, you just get to know the language, that's all. Nobody becomes perfect with this language. That's the big problem with this language. It's like an endless process, it never ends. You just keep learning it every day. So there's no perfect time in learning this language. You just keep on repeating the same thing again and again, right? Every day you speak to somebody in English and you're repeating it every single
Yeah.
day. Right.
Yes.
So there's no proper timing for it. But I would say one thing, within 90 days, you might see progress in you. There would be difference, not major difference, but minor difference in you. Say, for example, you started off last month, okay, in EnglishYaari itself. You have
Yeah.
your recorded video of your first day with EnglishYaari. Take that video as a reference and compare today's video. There'll be a major difference, but it is not
Yes.
a drastic change. But
Yes.
there is
Absolutely correct.
some change in you. That is all. So when a student comes for a demo session with me, this is one of the things that I tell them. Don't expect a drastic change. That is not something that works with this language. But you've begun this journey with till you reach your destination, and there's no proper destination for it. Just as an example, till you reach your destination, you can see the difference in you.
Yes.
The graph would be different, nothing else. There is no end result for it.
So,
That would be my
as a
answer.
learner, as a learner, if they join your session,
Mm,
okay, so and then they ask you, ma'am, within 90 days, how I will improve my English communication skill, how I will brush up my English communication skill. So, which
mm,
kind of uh, way you will try to teach your learner?
mm. So, for every learner who's having challenges, who's having difficulties, you can help them with different techniques. You can help them with different tips. But there's just one answer to it: keep speaking. nothing
So
else.
today, yes, ma'am, I got it. So today I want to know from you five tricks, okay, and with example,
Mm,
and I will try to speak
mm,
at the time also. So now,
mm.
give me some, method which way I have to improve my English communication skill.
Okay, so this is something that I did. Okay, whenever I'm
Hmm.
telling tips, whenever I'm giving you feedbacks or anything else, I don't just simply take it. I give you tips because I've experienced it. I'll
Yes.
tell you about how I learned this language. Okay, one thing,
Yeah.
I was exposed to this language at a very tender age. I started giving importance to this language when I was in my fifth standard. Okay. So I started developing this. And I tell this to everybody. I was not good academically. I was very bad
Okay.
academically. I was not a studious student. I was not a nerd or anything of that sort. I was least interested in my academics. But maybe I knew that I was not interested in academics. The only piece or the only thing that I got good marks was for English, nothing
How did
else.
you learn it?
How did I learn it? See, when you have a lot of flaws, okay, you have six subjects when you're learning. You have flaw in every single subject, but then there's this one subject that somehow is making you read somewhere, but only for that language. So you start realizing that after some time. And that's how after your realization, you understand that okay, I might have some strength in this language. That's how I realized it. It was not out of the blue or anything of that sort. I took a lot, it took a lot of time for me to realize that my strength lies in this language. And
Okay.
one thing that I give all credits to is my school, my education. Okay, whatsoever people tell that education is not good, education in India is not working out properly. For me, it is the best thing that happened to me when in terms of English. I'll tell you why. One main reason why I improved in this language is because my school, it was pretty strict, or it was compulsory for us to speak only in English.
Okay.
No mother tongue was allowed, and we were fined if we spoke in our mother tongue. So I think at that time we used to curse our teachers a lot because one word we speak, say for example in my mother tongue, if something bad happens, all of a sudden the first thing that comes to my mind is ayyo or amma. That's the
Okay.
two things that comes to my mouth first. So even if we say that word accidentally, we were fined 2
Single
rupees.
words. Oh my God.
2
Okay.
rupees. So our parents would give us money to have some snacks or for the canteen. So that used to get cut from
So
our.
it's only one reason you don't want it to give your money
I
with
didn't want to
to
get
your
caught.
teachers. You wanted to save your money. Okay. So it's only
So my
one
parents
reason.
knew that I was getting caught. Okay, so they used to give me extra 2 rupees or 3 rupees because they know that I'm
Okay.
going to fall
Okay.
in trouble for some or the other way. But then I found that as a reason and I started saving those money, which I got. So that gave me motivation to speak in English more. Okay, so that is one part. Okay, so that's why I said everything that I am today for who I am right now is all because of the education that I had. That time we felt okay, why are they becoming so strict? We used to curse them, we used to use cuss words and all that. But then, they always say, at one certain point of time, we realize the importance of our elders saying such things to us. And that was for me. I realized at a very late age. But then, yeah, I started developing reading when I was in my fifth standard. I used to read a lot. I used to listen to stories a lot. I was an ardent listener when it comes to all that. I used to be very specific, I used to concentrate a lot on certain words.
So
That's
reading is
how,
very important for every learners.
not reading, listening is very important for every learners.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
So
reading is
ma'am,
important, very important. But then, see, when you're growing up, you barely have time for reading. You're in a very busy world right now, especially this age where we are totally busy. That is when listening comes into action. See, you don't have to put much effort when it comes to listening. You can just put on your earphones and multitask. Right? That's not the case with reading. You need your full focus onto it. You need to sit in one place, read through it thoroughly. That's how reading works. So it's not everybody's cup of tea. Listening is
okay.
everybody's cup of tea.
Okay.
Right? Yes.
So one of my tutors, she told me, Suman, that active listening is very important. Suppose whenever any tutor conduct any session for you, so you have to listen to your tutor carefully.
Yes.
Then you can
Yes.
understand what your tutor trying to tell. According to that question, you have to answer. So it
Yes.
will more uh, good for you. Uh,
Yes.
Even you can also maintain your coherence while
Mhm.
speaking. If you do not maintain your coherence, so it will not good for that conversation. People will think you are not a good speaker. You
Mm.
don't know how to maintain your coherence. Am I right,
Yes.
ma'am?
Absolutely right. Active listening plays a very vital role. So that's why I said reading might not be everybody's cup of tea. Listening is everybody's cup of tea. You can't stay away from that. You can do it no matter what. You don't have to. There's no much effort that you're doing from your side. Your ears are doing it, right? So it's always good when you're listening to certain things. Active and passive listening can also work.
Ma'am, I want to know from you what is distinguished between active listening and passive listening.
I'll tell you. So active listening is when you're making yourself do it. I'm going to listen. I'm going to watch this today. I'm going to sit and watch. Passive listening is when you unknowingly take in things. It's not in your conscious mind, it's in your subconscious mind.
Can you give me an example?
I'll give you an example. See, you are watching somebody speak, okay? But then you're also multitasking at the same time. And at the end of the video, when the video gets over, you'll be like, what did I learn from this? Okay. But then after a certain point of time, you realize that you're using those words in some or the other way. That is when you understand passive listening also works. Maybe a small word from that video, maybe a small phrase from that video. That is unconscious listening. You don't realize it's getting inside your head, but it's getting in some way.
Okay, now I
Understood?
got it. Yes, ma'am, I
Yes,
understand.
that also works a lot. That's why I said listening doesn't need much effort. You're doing something, multitasking, you can still listen to certain things. And sometimes it doesn't work for everybody also. Sometimes it does work. That's what I said. You might not understand the whole video, but then there would be one word or one phrase or one question that would be stuck inside your mind within that video.
Absolutely correct, ma'am. But I don't know. I saw a lot of YouTube video. Okay, and after that, I have seen a lot of YouTubers. They mention listen and repent. So, what is the meaning of listen and repent?
Listen and
Repent, repent.
repent. What is the spelling?
Uh, Actually, I am unable to remember that spelling. I think
It is
REPEN, something like
listen
that.
and repent.
Maybe. Can you search on Google, YouTube? Then you can
Yes.
easily get a lot of videos over there.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, listen and repent. Not repent.
Yes.
Repent. It basically means hear someone carefully and pay attention. That is listen. Okay. Repent means here it is written as feel sorry or regretful for something wrong you've done. But I don't think that's what the other person meant.
Okay. Okay.
Repent is basically something that you feel regretful of your actions. So I don't think it is related to what the other person said. Maybe
Actually,
they
I saw a
meant
lot
to
of
say that
thumbnail.
repeat.
I think that was not repent, that was repeat. Listen and repeat.
Yes.
Suppose I am
Yes.
telling you, and after that, if my viewers repeat that sentence, so they can easily understand, they can easily, remember all these things while speaking whenever they talk to
Yes.
others.
That would have been the case. It would
Yes,
have been listen and repeat.
listen and repeat. Yeah,
Yes, that is listen and repeat can be also done for listening tasks. Say when you're watching a video, when you feel like, okay, this question is somewhat getting stuck inside my mind, try to repeat that questions within yourself. You might understand to frame questions better next time.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes. So, any other questions that you have for me?
So you wanted to give me some another example, which way we can
Hmm.
improve our English communication skill.
Sure. So when it comes to communication, as I said, listening is good task. But if you feel like, watching random videos is getting boring after a certain point of time, get into videos of your interest. That is also listening. Say, for example, you like gadgets, okay? You like Apple products a lot. Go and listen to such videos where they speak in English, not Hindi ones, English ones, foreigners especially when they speak. That is a good way to improve your communication skills. Talk with
Okay.
a lot of people. Okay, especially I think this platform is a very good platform for that. One thing I realized after working here is that students can benefit a lot from this platform. One
Yes.
reason is that, especially to boost your confidence, you can talk with any tutors every day. You can choose any tutors every day, so it
Yeah.
will be more like every day you're talking to somebody new, right?
Yes. Yes.
That is
Even
one way
we
you can
can
boost confidence.
learn so many things from different tutors, different ways. So
Exactly.
uh, I attended so many EnglishYaari tutor session. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and after that I realized one thing. Whenever we are too much nervous, okay,
Mm.
so at that time we are not good perform, okay, we are not speaking well in front of our tutor. But if we think now I'm too much confident, so at that time if you make mistake, no one will understand, and your tutor also not understand when you make
Exactly.
mistakes.
Exactly.
Continuously, if we speak or if we give our answer with confidence, so that is
Mm.
more beneficial for every learners, I must say.
Exactly. See, you've got your answer already.
Even
You
ma'am,
just
uh,
mm.
not only learner, there are a lot of actress. Okay, they also do mistakes
Mm.
whenever they give any interviews. Okay,
Yes.
the way they presentation, okay, their speech, no one will understand. Okay, but if someone listen those interviews speech,
Mm.
then they can rectify that problem. Okay, that
Yes.
issue.
Yes, that is true. So it's all about presenting yourself in a confident way.
Yeah.
It
So
gives a
I
very
think
different approach to the person who's listening.
yes. So
And that's when
listening is
your
very
body
important.
language, your non-verbal skills comes into action.
Yes,
Right.
absolutely correct.
Yes. I think we've talked a lot and then time has also gone away. I'm sorry we had very less time. I think you had more questions for me, right?
Yes, ma'am. I wanted to know so many things from you, but we don't have enough time to. Uh,
Exactly. Yes. To catch up more on it, I hope you join
yeah,
again for my sessions. I love to answer the questions that you ask. It's very
yeah, yes,
unique kind of
surely.
questions, not questions that most of them ask me. So thank you so much for that. I hope I can see you again in my sessions.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, I have another just one question.
Yes.
Most of the learners they want to do discuss mm, any topic that
Hmm.
is also beneficial for every learners. But as well as if we pick up any topic without
Hmm.
any preparations, without any thinking, that is more beneficial for learners. At that
Yes.
time they understand where we are making
Mistakes.
mistakes.
Exactly. Random topics always works. If you go on with the topics they are prepared with, they speak better. But then random topics makes them realize the amount of mistakes they make when somebody asks you a question. So spontaneous speaking is actually very good. It's a
Yes,
good method to
especially
improve.
in front of crowd, if we
Yes.
speak, then we will understand how much we learn from our mentor, from any books. Okay, so
Yes.
that time
Yes.
we actually realize how much we learn and
Exactly.
how much we deliver in front
Exactly.
of crowd or anyone.
Exactly. Yes. That is very true. Go with random topics. It always works that way.
Yes.
Right.
So thank
Yes.
you for giving me your precious time. Hope to see you soon. And I learned so many things from you, ma'am. Thank you,
Thank you
ma'am.
so much, Suman. Have a wonderful evening. Take care.